What's good, y'all? I'm Lonnie Appleton, and I am a healing journey coach. The reason why I am a healing journey coach is because I have been actively documenting my own personal healing journey here on whatever platform you are watching this video right now. I wanted to sit here in this video and share my story and my journey into the person that you see before you. You can go and verify, as in the receipts, and check to see that every aspect of this story is real, is true, and it is documented. And it starts with when I first downloaded my first book, What's the Best That Can Happen? In 2008, I met a guy who introduced me to metaphysics. Maybe a little bit before that, because I can keep tracing back my awakening to another point. In order for you to be open and willing to receive something, something has to prepare you for it. And when you're in some space of an awakened state, you'll receive it. If you're not in an awakened state, you won't receive it. So in order for me to be open for a man to come to me in the name of metaphysics, I do believe my cousin and I had to be in a space where we were open to exploring spirituality. So I definitely, in my 20s, went through a phase of just holding the book up. I went through my phase of crystals. I still have those crystals. Why am I going to get rid of them? They're my history. I don't do any practices with them. And even if I did, I'd still know what energy I'm tapping into. I had a pendulum. I've tried and I've tried and I could never really connect with the pendulum. And now that I'm in the spiritual space that I am right now, I understand I don't need a pendulum. I could just ask my mom whatever I want to ask my mom. I can go ask my grandfather whatever I want to ask my grandfather. I can go ask God whatever I want to ask. So I don't need a tool to communicate with the other side. But the pendulum to me always felt a little too unstable and unsure with the answer. So I never really knew who I was talking to. I've worked with candles most recently. This is in my 40s, not my 20s. But what I'm saying, in my 20s, I had angel cards. I still have those angel cards, and I have passed them on generationally to my daughter. And these are all spiritual artifacts that we wish we had from our past generations. And if we had these spiritual artifacts from our past generations, maybe we wouldn't have to wonder, what is our spiritual gift? Because spiritual gifts are passed on from generation to generation. I went searching for answers within my mother, who is my mother. I went to my family, and my family immediately shut me down. It became defensive because they don't want the information that they're sharing with me to be repeated in videos. And I said, I can't guarantee that I won't say my mother liked to read and so did I. What happened in my mother's life that she stopped reading will probably explain what happened to me in my life where I stopped reading. I understand that I don't read because I don't need to regurgitate information. I need to get information from source. I need to get information from source. That's why I jump and I jump and I jump, because you can't verify me. Nothing that I say is in a book, and if it is in a book, I don't know what book it's in, because I'm not book taught. And knowing that my gift that runs in me, and I'm displaying my gift to you right now, and then I'll flip back into Lonnie. But I know that my gift comes from my mother, and I know that it comes from her bloodline. Now, I thought it was everyone on my mom's side had this gift, but I've gone to everyone on my mom's side, and I've spoken to them, and none of them know what I'm talking about. Because either they're so disconnected to their divinity, or they don't have this inside of them. I've been shunned by my family my entire life, and I'm okay with that because I understand who I am. So if there's anyone out there right now that's listening and has spent a life where they're being shunned by their family, understand that is a blessing. You were birthed into that bloodline. For whatever reason, you were birthed into that bloodline, but understand that bloodline is now what God will use to evolve you into the being that you are to be. So get into this content. I am Lonnie Appleton. I am a healing journey coach. I am here on As the Apple Turns. I am here on Pen and Paper Period. And I am here on Lonnie Appleton. If you search any of those things, and the primary hub is LonnieLifestyle.com. I am a twice published author. My first book, the Domino series. My second book, What's the Best That Can Happen. This details my healing journey. Get in contact with me. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.